Hey everybody, this is Brian Boer with Modern Day Computers, and today I'm going to unbox, or do an unbox, and a first thoughts of the new system that has recently come out, the Hyperkin RetroN 5. Now, I bought this 3 days ago from ThinkGeek. They finally had them in stock. I have checked today. They are, as of June 20th, they were out of stock. So they sold out in 2 to 3 days, which I'm not surprised. Uh, First off, I'll just unbox it because it came in the box. Oh, we also have Jacob Jones in the house
Yeah, yeah. Of
with his Voxer T-shirt.
course. I slept in
So
this.
I'll do the description of what it is because you'd rather see it, but I'd rather just show you. I just got it today, so pull out my handy dandy pocket knife, the same one I used yesterday to clean out my Sega Genesis controller, which is what I bought to use on this system. Wow,
What?
it's about the same size as the box. Nice.
Really?
Yep. Oops.
Oh.
Okay.
Everybody hates it
Let's
when it's all jammed right in there.
uh, let's see my receipt. ThinkGeek. Other items. Star Trek Next Generation uniform tees. I'd love to get one. A classic arcade wristwatch. Nah. R2D2 measuring cup. I'd eventually get that, but that's not what the show's about.
Oh, what is it?
So this is the RetroN 5.
Oh, did you have a choice of colors?
They do come in either gray or black, but gray was all they had at the time, and I checked this morning, and they did have gray available to choose, but they didn't have any in stock.
Hmm.
Now, some starting points. This is a non-licensed system that can play Nintendo or NES, Super NES. Let's see, what is it? Famicom, which is Japanese import, Japanese version of Nintendo. Super Famicom, which is Super Nintendo Japanese version. Sega Genesis. What is it? Um, Shoot, I forgot.
The 32X, you could just pop it on there, but you
Okay,
don't.
here we go. NES, Super NES, Super Famicom, Sega Genesis, Sega Mega Drive, which was Genesis version in Europe and elsewhere in the world. Famicom, which I said was NES import, at least to America. Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance cartridges, all
Whoa.
on one system.
Holy mackerel!
Yeah. So
That's
let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
even the
Alright.
hacking accessories would still work from the original system.
Yeah, that's the other cool thing. It does come with a wireless Bluetooth controller. The previous model, the RetroN 3, used infrared, and you had to, hold it still right in front of the um, uh, console in order for it to communicate back and forth. But people on the YouTube, said that it sucked, and it felt like pieces of crap. Oops, sorry, move it down.
There you go.
And but they were going to make a RetroN 4, but they decided to the Hyperkin people who make this decided to skip that and go for the RetroN 5, which has a lot more capabilities. like I said, this is an unlicensed system because Nintendo nor Sega would ever want their games playing on the same system as uh, their competitor. Then of course Sega makes games for Nintendo anyway, but I'm sure the rivalry is still there, even though these games are as old as 30 years old now,
Old as dirt.
and they still work.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, I went to my local game store today, and I saw a copy of Super Mario Brothers. This is not the Nintendo Double with Duck Hunt, just Super Mario Brothers. They were selling it for I think $25.
Woo.
Yeah, yeah. So, but the nice thing is that, like I said, it comes with a wireless controller. It is Bluetooth. There is no Rumble feature because none of these games had it. That wasn't until or Nintendo 64. But they do have the two ports for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis, so you can use your controllers, and I do have mine.
Does that have N64? I forgot.
No.
No. Okay.
Basically, the whole reason why this system is possible is because the patents on these systems have expired. So give it a few years, and you'll start seeing clones of Nintendo 64, assuming that they can get the um, emulation correct. Because this is what it really is. It is a hardware emulator. So, and it runs on Android. So score one for Android. Like I just brought out my controllers. Sega Genesis, regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo. We'll try those out. So, so we got the. This is fairly. I mean, this is a fairly black box, and you can't really read much on it. But I like the cutout corner on here.
It's like what they did in the Boxy box.
Yeah. Only the Boxy box, it's more of a, the whole corner cut out, and that's the same idea. I don't know. I'm so tired from work.
And Brad just shared your post for you. He just shared your post.
Oh, cool. Hi, Brad. Brad is of Type Webcast. He has a podcast recording tonight. You should watch it or listen to it. Oh, he'll post it afterwards. I don't know who's the guest tonight.
Let me ask.
Yeah. Let's see. I talked about the controllers, the wireless controller, and the only other thing that makes this system unique amongst the clones is that this system is only usable on HDMI. Now, if you really give it some thought, this is a system that plays 20 to 30-year-old games, which back then HDMI never wasn't even around. No one had, flat screen TVs like we do, and yet this is able to process at 720p. So I'm excited about that. The only thing that sucks is that there is no port to do regular RCA stuff. So that's the only real downside. Another downside is that light gun accessories, for like Duck Hunt and Super Scope for Super Nintendo, and the gun for the Sega Genesis will not work because HD TVs do not have that.
Well,
So,
will the old light trick work? Shoot it up into a light?
I don't know what you mean.
With the light gun, you get your gun, you get the light gun, you take the edge of the light gun, stick it up in a light, and just start firing.
Yeah. I have not heard about that.
Angry Video Game Nerd found out about that one very easily.
Hmm, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can aim it. So I'm cutting it on the side where the corner's cut off. So they put tape on the back and the tape on the missing corner.
Hey, it's a good thing you don't have the piano for the Nintendo. They had a piano for a Nintendo.
I remember the Super Nintendo mouse.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see how I can get this out. I don't think I can this way. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. Yeah, I have to go the other way. Okay, so rule number 1, don't cut on this end. Uh-oh. Probably would have been better if we had practiced this, but that would take out the fun. So cut on the other end. And another cool thing about this, since I said it was Android based, is that this system is upgradable. The firmware is upgradable because there are still bugs in the system. Like, I have heard that you have to hold down the power button at least 5 seconds in order for it to turn on. So this is not, just, like what Nintendo was. Okay, so that's what it looks like in the box. So we have our power adapters. Now, the cool thing from my understanding, it's confirmed, not only do you get a standard American, but you also, since they want to send this around the world, and I don't believe I've ever had these before. These are adapters for all the different countries. So I think this is British.
Yeah.
And I don't know what version this is.
That's Australian.
That's Australian?
Yeah.
Man, why can't everything be simple and, like what we have? And I don't know, maybe Japanese.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they click on, and it's from one power source. So everything's based off of the American standard. So you get fairly decent power supply, especially since Sega Genesis, I remember, was big brick.
Yeah, I had mine started humming on me, so my brother had to fix it for me.
So let's see, we have the controller. So there are it mimics a Sega Genesis controller with the 6 buttons. There is no D-pad, so there's this rocker switch, which I've heard that is kind of clunky. 2 buttons on top. There's a micro USB port for charging. So, and unlike, say, like the Nintendo Wii and, well, basically modern consoles, this will not turn on the console, like you would with the Xbox and stuff. Comes with a HDMI cable, so that's nice, even though I already have one. A micro USB cable for the charging, which is, oh, interesting. Okay. This is really interesting.
Let's see what you got.
Which just made it useless. Well, impractical to other stuff. This is a micro to mini USB cable. So the micro port goes into the controller, and then the mini goes into the back of this thing, which is the heart and soul, the RetroN 5.
Fixing to hear that baby purr for the first time.
So we have Genesis and Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, and Famicom. This port down here will not. I don't have any imports to play, so I won't be able to use that slot. And in the front is the Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advanced slot, which they mark as um, GBA on here. So as you can see, you have Super Nintendo controller port, regular Nintendo, and Sega Genesis, and it's the same way on the other side. Um, this is nothing but more than a tray for the controller, so kind of clunky. Yeah, it's supposed to sit like that, but this is what it looks like on the side and stuff. It yeah it I can this is fairly nice. Um, the other cool thing that I have heard, and I will have to confirm this, is that if I put a Sega Genesis game in here, I could use a Super Nintendo controller.
What?
So, yeah. So let's see. Let's hook this baby up. Now they also said that it felt kind of flimsy. Yeah, I can confirm. Plastic is a little thin, but as long as it's being kept fairly well, backside. Let's see, RetroN 5 item M01668-GR, made in China. Go figure. So, let's see, you have a regular power button, so it's not like the touch sensitive what is it? Like the PlayStation and Xbox 360. So they also have this in black, but as I said, they didn't have black available. Back stuff. So you have be able to put SD card in there. From what I understand, you can load cheats on here. You cannot run emulators on here. At least not yet. It's run by Android. Someone's gonna hack this. You have a regular HDMI port, USB port for charging the cable, though I imagine you just plug this in, any regular, I have one available. Let's see. Let's plug it in. And little lights glow on the bottom.
Can you bring it up closer to the camera, see how good we can see it?
Hold on. I'll bring the camera close to there. Yeah.
Ah, it's just like the Wii lights.
Yeah, this is more of a battery than, what the Wii does with, showing which player you are. They do sell a second controller, I think, for like $40. The original price for this system was $100 if you had pre-ordered it, 4 months ago, because I guess because of shipping costs, and for some reason they bumped it up to $140. But if it works like I hope it will, then it's money well spent, because what I intend this to do is to cut down space. I have my Super Nintendo or my regular Nintendo behind me. I have a Super Nintendo on a shelf, and if I can, bring these games out and play them still, that'd be great. Okay, let's see. So it plugs into there. AC power. Oops.
Dong! Everybody wake up.
Let's see. What do we want? Oh yeah. The all-important HDMI cable, which is hooked directly to my television, so I don't have to change the features. Let's see. I'm gonna move that there, and see. I don't want to touch that. Got my remote. Let's see. This would be 2 HDMI 2. No, that is my Chromecast, which I bought, almost a year ago. Haven't used it as much because, all my entertainment stuff is right here. My computer's right here. Everything I want to watch is right here. That's the only problem I have.
He was asking, could you read the comments up for the post?
Let's see. Hold on a second. So you got one guy watching.
Brad,
I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
I think it's on YouTube.
YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Because I'm only seeing it on the Google Plus page.
Brad said, oh, Android.
Yes. Haha.
Yep. You got Craig Ship's attention.
Well, Craig Ship would automatically consider this to be junk anyway. I would say other things that what he thinks about Android, but I'll let you read that on my Facebook profile and judge for yourself.
I'll keep an eye on the comments for you.
Okay, I'm gonna look. Let's see, where's my channel?
I just went directly to your video.
Uploads. Got it. Okay. So I don't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got some
Videos.
comments.
I'm just seeing. I don't see much. Oh well. I'm down to one monitor anyway, so. Okay, we're going to try out the first thing, which is Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Now, let's see here.
How are we going to get the camera to look at that?
Oh, I also have Mario World, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario Land for Game Boy, and Super Mario Brothers 3 for Game Boy Advance. Okay. So, I plug this in. The other downside is that you can only have one game in here at a time. As of right now, they don't allow multiple games because I guess their system, and they say that this is really tough to push in, which is kind of nice. Okay.
At least you know the games are nice.
Yeah, I took apart my Nintendo one time and refixed the pins. Okay, let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Hyperkin! Play well, live well.
Let's see. I'll turn it up. Must be paired. Press the home button on your controller and rapidly. Okay. Let's see, it's flashing too. Okay, let's calibrate screen size. Let me do this real quick. Put it on my shirt. Okay, you must calibrate screen size. Use okay. So yeah, that's okay. So I max it out. Okay. So use left, right. So that's the white border's position on the outside of the screen. Okay. I'll say. Okay, and this is the loading menu. This is their version of Android. So as you can see, at the top there, it when you stick in the game, it will give the name of it. There are certain games that it will that people have said they have problems reading, but do realize that this is because it is an emulator, it's not official Nintendo or Sega hardware. So let's see. I just want to see what happens. Okay, if I stick in, let's try this, Super Mario World, and I put in, okay. Error, multiple cartridges inserted. So if I take out, oh my goodness, hold on a second. They aren't kidding when they say that.
Snug as a pig in a blanket.
Oh my goodness, okay, there's that. Okay, well, initial. Oh, okay. That's the other cool thing about this system. You no longer have to worry about. One of the nice things is that it has save games. You can save your position rather than losing it. So for like Super Mario Brothers, you can leave off at World 5-1 and pick up where you left off, even if you take this game out. Whereas before you had to play it all through. It has a 1.2 gigabyte hard drive.
Ooh.
Or flash memory, I guess. Yeah, it'd be flash memory. But you can see that it picked Super Mario World. So you can see my walkers in the distance. Oh my
I've won that
God.
garage.
Okay, so I'm going to put in Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Okay. Save location. Okay, so I'm going to try this controller here. Try to make sure that. Okay, it has game mode setting that you can have this RetroN font. Okay. That's the sounds. Let's go into settings. So you have image filters. You can put scan lines. I think that's a little too loud. Overscan. Screen refresh. Audio. Bass boost. Oh, you can remap the buttons on here. So
Got some more comments from Brad. He's asking how many consoles do you have?
I own. Well, let's see. I almost got a Sega Genesis today. Let's see. I have a Wii, Wii U, Xbox. I actually have two. Yeah. See how sensitive that is? Yeah. PlayStation 3. I have a Nintendo 64. Like I said, my Nintendo's down there in the bottom shelf where that rag is. That's where my Super Nintendo is. I have original Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, uh, Game Boy Advance SP, uh, the um, Nintendo DS Lite, the Nintendo 3DS XL. Um, yeah, that's most of my games.
You had one more. Well, it's not really a question. You says it's not junk. Enjoy your new game console. It's cool. Enjoy, man. That's what he said.
Who said it?
Brad.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'll show you.
I'm just gonna relay your messages.
Okay, so we're gonna try this without watching the tunnel of light.
From the hangout. Trippy Vision.
Okay, so system information. Let's see. This does not connect to the internet at all. You have to do updates through the SD card, which you can get really cheap. I'm gonna turn this
Mattering
down.
on how big the updates are for the system.
Well, I've heard that they recently added support for other stuff. Okay, let's
It's probably gonna be like
back.
a gig or something.
I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, unable to load. Okay, you have to have the cheats in the SD card, and I don't have one right now. I'm not worried about it.
You're gonna have your camera.
No, there's not one in my camera. Say copy save to RetroN. There's not. You can copy it to the RetroN. You can copy it back to the cartridge. Usually that's for the Super Nintendo games. Let's see. We'll hit back. Let's play. And we'll play Super Mario Brothers. And remember, this is through HDMI. So this is already looking really crisp.
Oh yeah.
I mean, wow. So let's hit. Oh, this is the initial gameplay without. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Ah, I fail.
Don't hit.
And yes, that one of the things they did say this does have a delay, but it's very subtle. But in fast-paced games, you may notice it. Okay, let's try. Oops, my regular Nintendo, which looks crappy. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think this will work immediately, but get this out. Stare at Mario. Let's see. Okay. Uh,
He's probably like, Mamma mia, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get spaghetti.
Player 1 is on the left side. Player 2 is on the right. Let's see if this will. Hey, look at that.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. Didn't realize it.
So it's actually working pretty well.
It's plug and play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No delay.
Sound is. Oops. I fail at this game. I used to be so good. I can't get it. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I forgot to get that one extra life, and I fail again. Oh well.
One thing you'll be able to try out, you can get the Japanese version of Super Mario Brothers 2. They're original.
Yeah, yeah. I have to get that. But if you hit the home button on the regular controller, you can do turn the game, load state, save. So we're going to save. I don't want to save. Turn down the volume. Oops. The thumbstick, uh, yeah, it's okay. It's nothing.
Nothing that.
Let's see. Let's back out. Home. I guess I am home. Okay. Okay, so that pulls out. Let's try Super Mario World. Plug that in. And it sees it. And one moment, please.
One memento. Oh, I was trying to do a keyword.
Un momento.
There you go.
Let's see. I will put my Super Nintendo in here. And like I said, an unknown cartridge. It just saw it before.
Probably have to back it completely out.
Okay, no cartridge inserted. Super Mario World. Okay. So let's try. Oh,
And there she blows.
let's see. Oh, interesting. I can't use the Hyperkin controller. Fascinating. Is battery dead? I don't think so.
Probably turns itself off.
No? Must have,
Remotely turned it off.
so you disconnect that. Okay. Maybe the power's out? I really doubt it. But, yeah, we have battery power. Okay. I guess the battery must have been low. But now I can. Wow, that is loud.
I can hear it here crystal clear. Yeah, at least they try and make it retro. Retro as possible.
Yeah, there is a slight delay. But, damn it, I suck. Oh, let's see, let's hit home. Turn the main menu. It's out. And do the crown jewel. My very first Genesis purchase because, well, I don't have the system. So this is Sonic the Hedgehog. Place it into there. Maybe it's loading Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And you know what? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Oops. When we play a... Hey, look at that.
Nice.
Let,
So far, that's pretty cool. You're playing with the Nintendo remote.
it worked. Folks, I am now playing a Sonic the Hedgehog game with a Nintendo controller. And I fail again. I hate
Wow.
that monkey.
Scrat. I think his name was Nuts.
This is Tails.
No, the monkey's name.
Oh. Fail again. Eh. Okay, well, it is confirmed. I can play a Sega Genesis game with a regular Nintendo controller.
Go for it,
Awesome.
Nintendo.
Yeah, I know that would work because go figure.
Because it's got more buttons, though.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see here. So we take that out. Okay. And now we put in Super Mario World. That goes in the front. I think label up. Okay. And wow. Oops.
Knows what it is right away.
Yeah. And since there is no preset controller, because, Game Boy, let's just try it. And there we go.
Damn, that's fast.
And I fail again. I mean, come on. I guess I'm so used to... I mean, the sound is great. Hold on a second. It's getting warm in here. Unplug my audio. Okay. So, say something, Jacob.
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay, there you go. So this is an okay, I just fail. I laugh at me if you want, make videos of my epic fail. Okay, so and the neat thing is that this does not take much pressure to go in. So we're gonna try Super Mario Brothers. And they did say since these are more advanced than all the others, the Mario or Game Boy Advance games will take longer to load.
There's a copy to the hard drive.
Uh, oh no. It formatted my data? No! Oh well.
Or the cartridge itself.
The only downside is that Mario looks terrible. It's so pixelated. But then, of course, it was meant for a small screen. So, let's see if... Because they said... Let's see, scan lines? What does that look like? Okay, you can... It gives the effect that it's like on a CRT TV. Kind of weird. Let's see. Jason... Scale, Super Eagle. I'm just putting filters on here. I don't know what these filters do.
Just don't use one of them actually just blurs out the screen.
What was that?
I was just saying one of the filters, it blows out the screen a little bit.
I'm just trying to see what... I don't know what... I don't see much difference. Yeah. But this is where the controller comes in handy, because the Game Boy Advance had the shoulder buttons.
Hmm.
Which would mean that this would be also useful. So I hit that. Audio start. And I fail. Mainly because I'm so bad with the controller right now. But, you know. Let's see. Reset. Oops. Because I'm so used to hitting the bottom here. Okay, that. And you can toggle the buttons. You can, do all sorts of stuff. So, but that is a demonstration, a very interesting demonstration of the RetroN 5. So, I'll have to check to see if there's any updates. The biggest thing that a lot of people, and me including, is the ability to have more than one cartridge put into the system. So we hope that they can manage to do that. I didn't try out my Sega Genesis controller. Hey, but just for the fact that you can use a Nintendo controller for a Sega Genesis game on this system, that's awesome. So, let's see. So $140 US. It is available now in the US if you're lucky to find it. If you really want one, do your research first. I mean, I did my research, watching it over time and stuff. So, once it became on sale, it's like, yes, I got it. So,
yeah, it's kind of an update.
Okay, so any questions, Jacob?
I saw all I really need to see.
Yeah, the only, like I said, the only slot that I did not have the ability to play was the Famicom, because I don't have any of those games. So, and Super Famicom and Sega Mega Drive, those are all imports. So, I got all I have are the American versions. So I'm gonna give this a good rating, because this is a really neat system, and I hope that they improve upon it. The only downsides I see, hitting the power button for 5 seconds, but then of course that's not unusual, especially with smartphones. I mean, this is an Android-based system, and I have to hold it down for my Galaxy S4, so nothing unusual about that. That's about it. So I'm gonna call it here. So you've been watching the unboxing and first thoughts and demonstration of all the games I have for the Hyperkin RetroN 5, and this is Brian Boer with of Modern Day Computer with Jacob Jones, Tech Luster, and we'll see you later and have fun and geek out. We'll see you later.